Hi, how are you? Okay, welcome back. This is Psychic Angel One. Thanks for joining me for continued education in the psychic development of yourself. Hope you're having fun. This particular video speaks to people who are interested or maybe have a real longing for helping others in this field. Many times in my work, I find people who end up really excited about, hey, I want to do this. It seems really fun. I want to start reading for people at parties or like being a tarot reader or astrology reader. And I encourage everybody to do whatever they want to do, of course. But one of the things I want to point out as somebody who's here to share and educate is anything you do, and I think you know this, anything you do as a career requires the same amount of energy, education, skills, marketing, and everything else that it took for you to be a teacher, a doctor, a hairdresser, whatever, bricklayer. Just format what we do in the psychic world and the successful ones do with the same idea that it's not necessarily something you want to just, wing around with and do something and think you're going to make a bundle of cash. The people that end up staying in this business that I've known for years, the people that I've watched who really became successful, and success, when I want to define that, because success doesn't necessarily mean all financial success, but people that really have a good health, that have a good following, that don't have a sketchy reputation. Those people work 7 days a week. Those people are, hiring marketing companies, or they're coupled up with some kind of other passive income. So yes, if you want to do this, I will show you how, step-by-step process, how to build your business. That will be a whole separate lecture in itself, because building a business is not really this course, but I'd be more than happy to discuss with you, and certainly in a private. If you have some questions about it, I'll help you out. I'm personally not hiring anybody right now, but never say never. I also want to say that there is some misconceptions about what qualifies somebody really in this field, and this is my experience from going to the expos, the mind, body, spirit expos, live lectures, people in the media, people in film, all the people that I associate with here, because I do live near Hollywood. It really, really comes down to your reputation. You have to have some kind of integrity with this work. If you try to wing it, fool somebody, maybe story tell, and you start making a little money, you get excited, there is a section, like any business, that has, I guess you call them the bottom feeders. You'll probably get along fine, but I want to tell you that this particular business is a little different than your average, because we are dealing with souls. We are dealing with people's hearts. We're dealing with their problems. And let me discuss that. So again, if you just join me in the lecture, this particular video is speaking to people who want to become helpers and tarot readers, astrologers, and psychic people. One of the things about holding your integrity in this business, because so much of it is surrounded with people's problems in their life, their personal life. And many times the people who come to me are also severely depressed, have severe problems. It really couples up well with natural gifts of counseling. If you are already working as a nurse, you're working in the business of, say, social services, working with children, special needs, you're a great candidate already, halfway there. Honestly, you're halfway there. And anybody that really wants to know what it's going to take to get there, a little training works, but really a lot of hard labor and a lot of hours. Just like you would learn, you need practicum, you have to do this certain internship. Again, something I may offer. Please suggest to me if you have some ideas as well with regards to this, building a career. If you guys are excited about that, we can do a whole series lecture on that, honing in on how to build a successful career, what it takes in this particular field, alternative field, if you will, which is pretty mainstream now. But getting back to the source at hand here, I really encourage you to follow your bliss, okay? if you really, really feel passionate, the money will follow. Okay. Just don't take any shortcuts. It'll come back to bite you. And you have to practice being very compassionate with people. If you have a snarky sense of humor, if you curse a lot, if you're very moody, these are things you need to work on. Nobody's perfect, but you need to know when's enough. And when your own personal life is adrift, it's very difficult as a psychic person or a counselor, and both those together, to service others. You will end up in a pattern of counselor burnout, or worse, you'll just bail out. I hope that helps sort a few things out, and I wish you best of love and care. And if you want to come along this path, I'll help you as much as I can. And keep in touch with me. You can, I believe, email over at that site. And this is Psychic Angel 1 for becoming a psychic, alternative healer, and so forth. Thank you. Bye now. See you later.